about how every sale.
Isaac Asimov, the Russian-born American author who, based on his...
Day 50 has arrived.
Is this TikTok? Hey, Jax. Yeah, what's up, Mr. White? So I downloaded TikTok, but it's just like a bunch of 1-minute videos. Yeah, isn't it cool? There's like awesome music and like people doing cool dances and like funny skits and stuff, but there's like so much more to that. The deeper you go and the more you like stuff, like the more it learns into your brain, and like it's gonna learn exactly who you are and what you like, and it's awesome. You gotta keep going, Mr. White. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep trying, keep going, keep scrolling. We'll see what happens. Let's get started for the day. Hi everybody, welcome to today's lesson. It is Thursday. I hope you all are doing okay at home. At this point in the class, you should be able to kind of know what we're doing. We're still working with Google Slides today. But I really want to make sure that if you are one of those students that still is not able to either access the slides or is unable to submit something to Schoology, that you please come to my office hours so that way I can work with you one-on-one and we can figure out what is going on. I'm not entirely sure why it's working for some of you and not all of you. It is working for the majority of students though at this point, so I believe that if it's not working for you, please come to my office hours and we can figure out what is going on one-on-one, and hopefully I can help you figure all of this out. So, I think we know what time of day it is. Oh, you know what time it is. That's right. It's time for the AWTD, the Ah-ta-da. It's time for the artwork of the day. Congratulations, everybody. We made it across the entire first top row. We're moving on to the second row. And today we're talking about this lady right here, the one with the cool glasses. Her name is Amy Sherald. She was born in 1973, and she is still a very prolific artist today. She is best known for a couple of things. The first one is making portraits. She was the first Black woman to win the National Portrait Gallery competition in 2016. So not that long ago, she was doing that. When she's making her portraits, they're very bright, they're very colorful, but they have very simple backgrounds. Probably her most famous portrait that she did was this one. It was the official portrait for Michelle Obama while she was the first lady in office. Couple things that you'll probably notice about this is the nice, big, colorful backgrounds, kind of simplified patterns, and but still realistic looking faces and features. Another interesting thing about these is that she works in pretty large scale. All of their figures are pretty much life size. Her canvases are anywhere from 4, 5, 6, 7 feet tall. She does this because when she draws and paints a figure, she does them in 1-to-1 scale, meaning that they are actually life-size portraits of her people. This is very interesting compared to something like the Mona Lisa, which is really famous, but it's a really small painting. In comparison, Sherald does really large-scale portraits. She is breaking all sorts of boundaries right now, and I think that's really cool. So, I hope you learned a little bit about Amy Sherald today, and it is time to talk about your assignments. Let's go. All right, now it's time to talk about our assignment for the day. You are going to continue working with Google Slides, but this time we are going to be talking about color. We already did a little bit of stuff with color in our color wheel scavenger hunt that we did, where you found objects around your house that were different colors. Today we're going to be talking a little bit more specific. We're going to be talking about primary colors, secondary colors. We're going to be making a color wheel. We're also going to be working on using that fill tool to color different objects. We're doing all this because we are building up to a project where you are going to get to create your own artwork using Google Slides. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. But today we are talking about color. So let's go to that video so that way we can get a little bit more specific. All right, everybody, welcome back to this part of the video. Just like all the other days, you got here by clicking in through the Schoology link. And today we're going to be talking about more of the elements of art. The elements of art, just a reminder, are line, shape, space, value, form, texture, and color. Today we're going to be talking about the last one, color. The elements of art are the building blocks or ingredients of art. What that simply means is that every work of art includes at least one or two, if not more, of these different elements of art. Today we're going to be talking about the last one. We're going to be talking about color. Color, if you didn't know, is produced when light bounces off an object and is reflected back into your eye. Light is actually a part of what's known as the electromagnetic spectrum. So it's actually a form of radiation that we input into our eyes, but we don't need to get into the whole science behind that today. We're going to be talking about the practical applications. So you have your three primary colors. These are colors that you get these are colors that you cannot mix together to create. So no two colors that you ever mix together are going to make yellow, red, or blue. But we do have something called secondary colors as well. Secondary colors are colors that you get if you mix two colors next to each other on the color wheel. So if you mix yellow and red, you get orange. If you mix red and blue, you get violet. If you mix blue and yellow, you get green. Here's what we're going to be doing on this page. We're going to be using our fill tool. And we're going to be filling in this kind of color wheel thing that we got going on for each of these different circles. So for yellow, obviously you're going to come up here. You're going to select your fill color and you're going to choose yellow. For orange, you're going to do the same thing. Click on it, fill, orange, red, fill, red, so on and so forth, all the way around this color wheel. Once you've completed the color wheel, you're going to move on to the next slide. And we are going to be coloring in these little Among Us characters, everybody. The way that we do that is that I have outlined these, so that way they're individual objects, but you can click on them as a whole. And then when you double click, you'll have these individual little sections that you can color. And you can use the fill. Let's make this dude red. Make his backpack also red. And then maybe I'll make his visor gray. But remember, yesterday we learned about the gradient tools. You can get creative with this if you want. Don't have to do something as simple as that. You can start adding in different gradients. Maybe you want to make this guy a gradient green. And his backpack maybe is a gradient blue. Ooh, that guy looks a little sus to me. But that's what you're going to do. You're going to color in these different crewmates here. Make them all different colors. Maybe this guy, instead of having a gray visor, is going to have a blue visor or a pink visor. Who knows? Have some fun with it. Get creative. When you're all done coloring in these guys, make sure that they're all different colors. You're simply going to go back to Schoology and submit it just like you have the other days so far. I hope that you're getting the hang of how to use all these different tools. And we're going to go back to the other part of the video. Bye. All right, welcome back. I hope that video was helpful. If it wasn't, let me know, but I would hope that by this time you're getting used to working with Google Slides, you're getting used to the tools that are in there. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. You're going to be working on creating your own works of art using Google Slides. We're going to be combining different elements of art together, but we'll talk about that more tomorrow. If you have any questions, please make sure that you are either emailing me, coming to my office hours, coming to the Zoom classes. I want to be able to talk to you and help you, but I can't do that if you're not talking to me, because I don't know who's struggling and who's not unless you tell me right now. At this point, have a good day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.